Future flavors.
Yo, what is the deal, y'all? What is the deal, y'all? It's your boy Cold Blooded, live on 1073, Pittsburgh's #1 for hip hop, and I got a very special guest in the building. This woman out here has been killing it for years. I mean, like, when I was in college, when I was in high school, I used to see her name on flyers all the time, everywhere, going crazy and thinking, yo, where are these parties at? Who's there? What's going on? Then it got to the point where it's like, if you're, let's say, how people say somebody, you're at one of these functions. If you're whoever, whether you're the DJ, the photographer, the promoter, the planner, you're always at a ROZAY party. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, ROZAY.
Thanks for having me today.
No problem. Thanks for pulling up.
No problem.
How you feeling today?
It's a nice day. I'm feeling good.
It's cool. It's warm out.
Yeah.
First nice day of the year.
Sunday fun day.
Yeah. So, well, first to kick things off, Happy Women's History Month.
Thank you.
How do you feel when it comes to Women's History Month, or is it just another thing?
It's really just another thing, but I do want to get more, not involved, but I would like to see more events coming out of the Black community for Women's History Month. Even for Black History Month, I feel like it's not celebrated enough, but I mean, it starts with us. I guess we have to be changing narrative.
Mm-hmm.
So,
you got any suggestions?
Not that I can think of, honestly. At the moment, no.
But next year,
yeah,
when it comes around this
so we'll
time,
figure something out next year.
there's gonna be something going on.
Right.
So, but just to kick things off, so where are you from originally?
I'm from Homewood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it like coming up there?
It was cool. I stayed in the house.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Played on my block, that was it. Or my grandma's. If not, it's in the house.
Raised by your grandma?
No, my mom.
Okay. Single parent?
No, my mom and dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good parents. Kept you in the crib. Kept you out the way.
Yeah.
So you went to, I'm assuming you went to Westinghouse and everything like that?
Well, I started off at City High.
Okay.
I got kicked out of City High because I wanted to go to Westinghouse. Went to Westinghouse, didn't want to go there no more, so I got an address to go to Alderdice. Ended up getting kicked out of Alderdice, had to go to Let You.
Yeah, what was you, why?
Right.
What was you doing?
I mean, I got kicked out of Alderdice for my grades. I was like, once I got to Alderdice, it was just like, I'm in Alderdice. This is where the place to be. I'm skipping class. I'm not really focused.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
So what was, like, when you was a kid, like, what was you getting into? Like, was you drawing? Was you painting? Was you singing?
I was a reader when I was a kid.
Okay, what books was you reading?
Well, what was my favorite book as a kid? Jenny B. Jones series. Bud Not Buddy. I read anything. Even to this day, I'll still like pick up a book and just read it.
Okay. So sports, anything like that?
My favorite sport is basketball.
Okay. Who's your favorite hooper?
It was Kobe. I haven't really watched it since Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, since he like retired and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I watch it here and there. It's not really, doesn't really pique my interest anymore.
Mm-hmm. So reading, hooping, chilling. High school comes, kind of start goofing off a little bit. Let's say.
Yeah.
Did you have hopes to go to college or anything like that?
I went to college. I
Where'd you
dropped
go?
out there. I went to CCAC. It wasn't for me. I'm actually about to go back for my CNA license, but
Yeah.
I might do like a business course or something. But college is, to me, a ripoff.
Why? Why you say that?
It just, like, I know so many people with a degree that don't even work in that field or don't use a degree. So it's like, what am I about to be in debt for me not to even... I feel like I do good for myself without any college degree.
I mean, I would say so. Proof's in the pudding.
Right.
So, how'd you get into party promotion, hosting, and event planning?
Right before I started 9th grade, Uncle Def, well, DT, and Boss Lady Cam had reached out to me about hosting at Club Paris. So, wait, no, I'm lying. I ended up having a party down, I forget what the name of the club was. It was the last party for that club, though. After that, the club was closed. It was in the strip, though.
And you said this was, what time? You said it was 9th grade?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was going in 9th grade. So that was cracking. So then DT and Cam ended up reaching out to me about hosting down Paris. So me and my best friend at the time, Sakina, used to host down there like every week for the I don't know if it was college night, high school night, whatever it was. But so we was doing that for a while. And then ever since then, it was like I used to have parties at my mom's house every weekend because she worked overnight. So it was like we have parties at her house. As long as the house is clean by the time she gets home, we good. And then from when I graduated high school, it was just popping since then.
So, how so they just said, hey, you want to do this event? You said, all right, cool. You just handled everything? Like, was you nervous? Was it like...
All I had to do was they put me on a flyer and all I had to do was promote it, basically. People came out, they paid me, and it was history since then. So
for those who don't know, let's say you get... Some young woman or young adult gets booked to promote a party. What does that really entail? Just getting your foot in the door.
Promotion is just posting every day. Well, not even every day because I don't really post it every day anymore. But posting every day, just promoting your party, promoting yourself, word of mouth, letting people know this is what I got going on. I would like for you to come support, whatever the case is, and just really being personable. I mean, I'm not the most personable person, but I got good energy, so yeah.
So when it comes to event planning, what should someone do?
Hire somebody.
Just hire somebody?
I don't even I know what my vision be for like events I have, but hire somebody, it'll be easier unless that's what you really want to get into as far as literally hands-on with the event.
So when it comes to hosting, do you like host on a mic, or are you walking on stage, tearing it up, or?
I've been doing hosting for 6 or 7 years now. My first time on the mic was actually a couple weeks ago at a place to toast.
Really?
Yeah.
That was your first time on the mic?
I'm terrified of the mic. I don't like my voice.
Really? But
I don't be known with the stage, but
you're you're the promoter. You're that girl that does that. Like, that's your thing.
Yeah, I'm scared of the mic. I don't
Why
know.
does everybody say that? Every time I interview somebody, they're scared. They're scared of what they do the best, or they don't like it at all, and then fall into it, and then they're just really good at it.
It'd be like that.
All right, so what was that experience like? Place to toast, first time on the mic after throwing parties for the past, what would you say, like 10 years?
It was cool. I felt kind of dumb. Like, I don't know. It's like even with like my modeling and stuff, like there's certain poses I'll do and I'll just be like, this looks like, I feel like I look dumb, but then once I see it, it's like, oh, that shit's fire. Oh, sorry.
No, you can say it. You go ahead.
But yeah, I think it's just like a self-conscious thing more so, but I don't know. I don't like my voice, so I just don't like to hear it on the mic, and I feel like people would be annoyed hearing my voice, so I just never touched the mic until a couple weeks ago. I might do it again, might not. I don't know.
Well, you will. It's what you do.
Yeah.
You know? So, all right, so pretty much when it comes to your own events, you can wear all the hats. Like, you could plan it, even though it might be a headache. You can host it, even though it might be scary. And you sure as hell can promote it.
Right.
Do you ever get like a promotional team to help you promote?
No. Other than like anybody outside my circle, no.
All right, so with that being said, what do you think was like 2 key components that helped you with your, let's say, notoriety in the city? Because if you don't need to get a team and you could just do it, there's gotta be something.
That's a great question, honestly. I don't know. I guess people just like me. People gravitate towards me. I don't know how else to, I don't see why else you would support somebody who, you don't like, or...
Yeah. It was just written to be like that.
Yeah.
Okay. You spoke on modeling earlier. What's that like?
I love it.
How'd you get into it?
I ended up doing a birthday shoot one year. It was me and Wappa. Ever since then, it's just been shoot after shoot after shoot after shoot. It's like, I love it, but
Y'all share the same birthday?
No, we just ended up doing it together because he was performing at the party.
Okay.
But yeah.
What's your favorite part about doing shoots?
I don't know. Maybe the outcome. I had fun doing it though. Like, it's like a good time. It makes you feel good. I encourage every female, even guys, to do at least one photo shoot in life, because you'll just the feeling you get while you're doing it. You'll definitely feel good. If you're in a dark place, it'll definitely bring you out of it and just get your mind where it needs to be.
So do you plan on like modeling like people's clothing, your own clothing, makeup? I know you got some stuff going on too you want to talk about.
I wouldn't mind modeling other people's clothing. I definitely do it for like my brands and everything. I'm trying to get my son into it also. I'm signing him up for a couple agencies, and he's been like I got his clothing brand. It launched on his birthday. I haven't really done anything else with it, but for the spring and summer, we're about to turn that up, so he'll be, the face for his brand.
What is motherhood like?
I love it. He's the Wody. He be chilling. He don't do too much. He's bad. He is bad now. He is. I can admit that. But he's bad to the point where it's just like, all right, go ahead and do what you do. As long as you're not harming yourself, harming anybody else, I don't really mind. You could be bad in the house and good outside. As long as you're good in school and good when you're around other people, I don't care really what you do. But I love him. That's my dog. I couldn't imagine life without him now that he's here.
Firstborn?
Yeah.
Okay, so how old is he now?
1.
Oh, just turned 1?
Well, he's like 16 months now, but I hate when people say that. But yeah,
okay,
1.
yeah. Like my daughter, she's, what is it? Like 21 months.
Yeah.
But 2,
right.
About to be. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that much shit either.
Right, because it's like, then you got to start calculating. It's not what I get into.
So what was it like going into that? Like, you've been in your career for so long, doing your thing, partying, moving around and stuff, and now you find yourself, I'm about to be a mom. Like, what's going through your head at this time?
I just got to find a way to get this money by tomorrow. It's like, no. But, no, nothing really ever went through my head. I went into the mindset where nothing's going to change for me. Like, as soon as I have them, I'm going to take a little bit more time off, but I'm hop right back into it. Like, because, my support system's awesome. I don't ever have to worry about babysitters and stuff. Like, my mom, his grandma, anybody in my family, my friends, they're all, like, they're willing to watch them. So I knew it wasn't going to be nothing that really changed. So it wasn't nothing, I don't feel like I see so many people just even on it, like, viral tweets or just viral posts on the internet saying, like, babies slow you down, da-da-da. I don't feel like my son slowed me down.
You feel like he propelled you forward?
Right.
Yeah, that's what's up. What's up? Did you want a boy?
Yeah. I couldn't picture life with a girl.
I wouldn't say that. Y'all always say, man, I want a boy.
No, I wanted a boy. I needed a boy first.
Yeah, I like having a girl. You know what I'm saying? It's cute. It's not all serious all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got to be mean.
And that's how I feel about a boy. Like, I could just let him rock out. Do what you do, bruh.
Yeah, that's what's up. What's up? Was there anything that, like, surprised you when it came to be becoming a mother that, like, you weren't aware of or anything like that? Or, like, a piece of advice for other young women that's about to venture on into motherhood?
Only piece of advice I have for anybody who's thinking about it or, have your baby for you. Don't have it for nobody else. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be taking care of that baby. Regardless if you have a support system, that's your baby. You can't be mad at anybody, nobody, for, not stepping up to the plate or, like, if you need a babysitter and they can't, it's your baby. Have it for you. Make sure you're ready for what you're about to take on. That's about it.
Well, there it is. So, within your experience of event planning, what was one of your favorite events that you helped plan out?
Probably my network-to-network event.
What's that entail?
It was just an event I had that was like a social event, I guess. But I encourage business owners to, like, bring their business cards and, make connections with other business owners. And then, like, it worked out for a lot of people. I've seen a lot of people making connections at the event. I actually might have another one this year, but I'm not sure yet.
I mean, that'd be pretty cool, like, doing that, like, every quarter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Help people get together, host seminars, stuff like that, workshops.
It was pretty cool. That was definitely one of my favorites.
All right. Well, you bring artists to the city too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who are your top 3 favorite artists that you brought to the city?
Lil Baby, of course. But he wasn't even supposed to. It was really, I brought Rallo, but Baby was with him, so I ended up just paying Baby to come with him.
You said Rollo?
Mm-hmm.
So this is some time back.
No, not the one that's in jail. Rallo Rodriguez, Baby's.
Oh, right. Rollo, yeah. My bad.
My favorite one was No Cap. He's cool. He's down to earth. Melly, he was cool.
For those watching YNW Melly?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say Melly was cool.
Yeah.
He's a little...
Let's not talk about that.
I should say, but he was cool.
So what's it like dealing with these artists? Because these artists are, you know, either they were in the mainstream light or just right on the cusp of it. What's it like having to deal with people of these different social statuses?
They're regular people. You gotta treat them like regular people. They don't want to be treated like they're, I'm not gonna say superior, but like they want to see what the hood's like. They want to see what, like, you know, it has to offer. They want to, like, you know, they want to walk around with no security. They want to be treated like regular individuals. Mm. So you just got to treat them regular. It's like being around other guys.
Well, how does ROZAY do that? What's the typical itinerary? Let's say you book, like, let's say Lil Durk, and he's coming to the city. What's like a typical, like, do you set up an itinerary for him? Do you hook him up with, like,
I mean, sometimes I do if they ask. Sometimes I don't.
Hmm.
Like, if you want, you know, food, I'll hook you up with some food. We'll call Anna Baby. We'll call my friend Diamond. Mm. You want, you know, anything else you need? All right, we driving through the hood. You want to book a studio session? All right, I'm hitting you up. Hooking you up with one of the hardest artists in the city. Like, stuff like that. Mm. So
when it comes to event planning, you also have to kind of wear the manager hat. You would
right.
Say. Okay. Yeah, see, that's something different that a lot of people don't know. A lot of times you could...
I feel like if any business, you have to learn to be the boss and the worker. You want stuff to get done correctly, you got to play both roles. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter if, you know, you're not getting no sleep, or if you, even if you hired a team. If you could do it by yourself, I recommend you to just do it, honestly. It's not going to be done the right way unless you do it yourself.
It's a good interview. We're getting a lot of good, like good content, good game. That's what's up. So, in addition to, you know, hosting, modeling, event planning, and things like that, you also have your boutique and lash business?
Yeah.
What's it like doing that? You have a storefront for the boutique?
No, I don't want a storefront.
Why? Why not? I was not expecting that. I'm sorry.
I don't want one. I don't know. That's like when I have time to literally just focus on that. I feel like when you get a brick and mortar, a lot of your time, 90% of your time goes into that, and I don't have that time to give right now.
Give it like 5 years.
Maybe. But no, it's cool. I haven't really done either with any. Well,
don't say that. She's not.
No, I'm saying like in a while. I haven't.
Everybody shopped there.
I haven't. No, they have, but I haven't touched either of them in a while. But I'm reloading both. I'm about to relaunch my hair and lash business, and then my boutique. I'll bring that back in like the summer. I'm really just focused on my son's clothing line right now, getting him back out there.
That's what I should have asked you earlier. What made you want to start a clothing line for your son?
Boys' clothing sucks. Like, sucks. If it's not like Nike or some designer, maybe like Target or something, it's just like boys don't have a lot of things to choose from. Girls' clothing is lit. Yeah. Boys' clothing, it's not it. So I wanted to, like, you know, give people another option, basically.
That's what's up. Are you trying to like pitch it to eventually get it to the point where you could pitch it to like massive retail chains? Like, yo, Walmart, we got Cartier Atlanta section right here.
I haven't really thought about that yet. Like, my inspiration when I think of my brand, well, of his brand, I wanted to be something like Milano's. Like, you know, you look to the left, he might have a Milano shirt on or socks or something. Like, I just want it to be everywhere, basically.
You just want to be like universal?
Right.
Okay.
That's like, not just in Pittsburgh.
That's what's up. So right now, is it just toddler clothes, like baby clothes, or?
It's, I had sizes ranging from newborn to 16. Like 16 youth, or whatever it is, large youth, however you say it.
Hey, my daughter ain't that big. I don't know what size that is.
Like, basically, older kids, like maybe 12, 13, that's their sizes.
Okay, that's what's up. He's going to be a man once he goes to school. And I got my own trip on.
Right.
Y'all wearing this and that. All right, I'll need to buy my shit. So, how do you feel about women's role in the city of Pittsburgh?
As far as what?
As far as, let's say, nightlife and entertainment. Or day life, too, but entertainment world.
Entertainment world. I feel like in business in general in Pittsburgh, women are taking over. Like, I feel like females are really hustling, and that's what's up. I love to see it. I definitely love to see it. I like to see people opening their new businesses, doing this and the third, just getting it by any means, legally.
That's a go. You got media training?
No.
All right.
I was actually nervous.
Really?
I was really nervous. I
For
think
what?
that's why I keep like rocking and doing this.
Nervous for what?
I don't know. I'm not used to talking. I've never been a good. At least I've never looked at myself like a good public speaker.
Well, you are I'll say by textbook definition, when it comes to like public figure, it really means like speaking up against like social issues and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But in the way I like to use it, public figure means like you're like a pillar in the community. You're an imperative person. You have certain things going on, like you're one of those people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, it was surprising for me to hear you say that, because you're one of those people. Like everyone in the city knows you.
Yeah, but I'm actually really a shy person. Unless you really get to know me, I'm like not standoffish. I'll speak, we'll have conversations, but I'll never like show you who I really am.
I mean, rightfully so.
Right.
You know, business relationships.
Right.
Why would you do that? You know, they don't need to know your son's name or everything else that you got going on.
Right.
What's going on right in front. But you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
Even if you're nervous, you're doing a very great job. And I'm keeping this in an interview too. A lot of time talking to people, it could be like pulling teeth.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times they get nervous. They don't really know what to say. They don't talk quick. They talk really slow. Like we covered a lot of information in the past, like a little over 20 minutes, which for some people it could take 30 or 40, and they start going on tangents. But you stick to the script, so you're doing pretty good.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Public speaking is definitely one. Well, this isn't really public, but
right.
You know what I mean? Speaking in front of people is one of like biggest fears amongst like people in America, next to like, I don't know, like bear attacks or some crazy shit like that. But you're doing alright. Would you ever open up a club?
I'm thinking about it. I've definitely been giving it thoughts more and more.
It would work.
Would it be in Pittsburgh? I don't know.
You can have multiple. Don't leave. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave us out. You have.
I'm not leaving you out. I don't know. I just feel like at this point, I love Pittsburgh, but
spread your wings.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. If you could think of a theme, what would the theme be? Like, I dress like this. Like, I dress like a masquerade nigga. Could I put a suit on?
I loved when Savoy first opened up and everybody had to dress up. So I think I would probably go with that, but I wouldn't discriminate. So maybe some nights, formal, other nights, streetwear, whatever. Mm-hmm.
Keep it like, all right, everybody wear tracksuits.
Right.
Everybody wear, you know what I'm saying, and stick to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the other thing. Like, I feel like it's hard to come up with so many different themes for each different day of the week.
It is. It is. I'm working on something now, and it's just like, I'm racking my brain at this point trying to figure out a different theme for every different night.
Like, that's a lot. Like, some people, like even with the restaurant business, like Taco Tuesday,
right.
Discount Wednesday, Thursday.
It's like a lot of repetitive stuff, and you want to stick out, but how am I sending it out if everybody's doing it on this day? Like,
Mm-hmm. You gotta compete. Competitive
right.
market. The other thing people don't know about too, especially here, it's really small. So if you're good, then there's X amount of people in the good tier.
Exactly.
Then, mid-grade, low grade, and all that. How's it feel to be where you at today in your career? Or just ROZAY, period?
I feel like I could be a lot farther, but you just take what comes with it. Trial and error. You learn from your mistakes. I definitely see where I feel like the first time when I made my first 10 bands, I should have left Pittsburgh. Period.
Yeah.
Like I still shouldn't be here.
What?
I could have been way further. There's a lot of don't get me wrong. There's money in Pittsburgh. There's definitely money, but there's money and bigger opportunities other places.
Other places like where?
Atlanta, Texas, any of the Carolinas, even Ohio, like Cleveland and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I was at Oddballs last night. And
I love Oddballs.
Right? I understand. They doing their thing.
Yeah.
I think 2-year anniversary, 2-year birthday just passed.
Yep.
Dude, he told me, he was like, yo, I might move to Cleveland. He's talking about moving to LA. You know how that goes.
I would never retire in LA. I love LA.
Really?
As far as business, love LA. And I my first time in LA, I hated it.
Why?
But when I went out there on a business tip, loved it. I love it.
Boy, could we get the scoop? What do you mean business tip? Like
when I went out there doing photo shoots and stuff like that, there's just a lot of opportunities. You can meet different people. There's a lot of people just trying to make it out there. Like, I like how just how it operates out there, basically.
Mm-hmm. You know what I think? It just hit me now. everybody wants to move from Pittsburgh, not just Pittsburgh, but wherever you're from. Everybody wants to move there because you're just used to it.
Right.
Everywhere else is new to you.
Exactly.
And, you know, based on what you hear, like Atlanta, booming for black people right now.
Right.
Real estate, businesses, everything.
But I feel like at the same time, but honestly, Atlanta might be bigger. I never really looked at the numbers and everything, but
I think it's like
I feel like it's oversaturated. I really feel like the market's oversaturated. My dream was to move to Atlanta years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Atlanta was my, all right, I'm moving to Atlanta this year, y'all. I'm moving to Atlanta. Like, I even have memories that pop up in my my Facebook, like, all right, this is my last year in Pittsburgh, I'm going to Atlanta. Now it's just like, do I really want to make that move to Atlanta? Like, I don't think so. Maybe just, here and there on the weekends, going down to do something, but I don't think that's where I want my move to be. I want to go somewhere where I could be able to take over the market. Like, that's what I want to do. I don't want to be on some...
Shit, find a hood somewhere in, like, Idaho or Wyoming or something.
Yeah, but...
Ain't nothing out there.
I mean, yeah.
I interviewed some dude from West Virginia up here, and I'm asking about rapping and shows and stuff. He said, I ain't really do too much. I'm really just getting my feet wet still.
Right.
I'm like, all right, so are there clubs down there? Yeah, but not really. All right, are there rappers down there?
Yeah, but not really.
Not for real. All right, are there performance opportunities? Not for real. I'm like, all right, so take over the market. Be the dude. Like,
exactly.
Like, if no one else is doing it, just create the market. But good to hear you say that. Could have a second crib down there, and like you said,
that's one of the goals to that. Just have different cribs, different places. It's just like
Be like
really just waiting until my son turned 1 to really start making my moves. He's 1 now. He got all his shots, and it's about to be lit.
You say 16 months. All right. I don't know if they told you, but terrible 2s is a lie. It's terrible 18 months.
Listen, he's terrible now.
It's terrible now.
It's terrible 16 months.
Terrible 16 months. Everybody always saying, "Oh, terrible 2s, terrible 2s." Like, no, I don't know where this attitude start coming from. Or just throwing stuff, talking back. You can't even talk for real.
That part. Like, can't even talk. Who are you screaming at?
Yeah, like, who's you giving the side eye? You're rolling your eyes and stuff. Like, you're not.
I can't even. He reminds me so much of just me, not as a baby, because I don't remember like that stage, but in life in general. Like, his attitude and stuff. It's like I have a very bad attitude. Once I'm mad, and that's just he's that, and I just be like, all right, Cardi, you're good. I can't even. And it's a Scorpio. We're the same sign, so it's like I never want to have a lot of same tendencies. So it's like I know how to deal with them. Other people might not, but whatever. It's my sign.
We're not gonna talk about zodiac stuff because everybody starts coming at me about that.
What are you?
Yes.
You give me. Are you a Libra or a Gemini?
Yeah.
I hate that for you. I hate Geminis.
Why?
We're not going to talk about this.
Why? I'm alright.
I hate Geminis. Y'all have like split personalities.
Okay.
Like,
I'm
very bad split
personalities.
It's one thing to have. No, y'all are terrible.
I've never owned that.
Female Geminis, love them. Male Geminis, no.
Listen, man, the way I look at it, when we cool, we cool. When we're swole, we're swole. When we're...
No. Y'all are... what's happening when y'all are retarded?
What you mean retarded? What do you mean by that?
Like, y'all go crazy.
I don't
it's one
get
thing
like
to
that.
be swole.
I don't get like that.
Oh,
like,
right.
I never like...
So you might be like a cool...
Yeah, like...
When's your birthday?
June 6th.
Is that the end of Gemini season?
No, that's like the very beginning. My daughter's a Gemini until she's May 28th.
So what comes before Geminis?
Taurus.
Oh, so you're like a Taurus mixed with a Gemini, basically.
Don't tell me that.
My best friend's a Taurus.
I got beef with a Taurus.
I would say one of my best friends are a Taurus. I feel like Taurus and Scorpios really mesh well. Like, we're just opposite signs, basically, but the same.
Probably. I don't know. As far as like blowing up and like doing something crazy, I don't do that.
That's disgusting.
See, I should have just left it alone.
You should have just left it alone.
Should have just left it alone. Yeah, man. I thought Gemini was pretty cool. I'm saying we got Kanye, we got Kendrick, we got who?
What about everybody you just named except Kendrick, because I love Kendrick, but Kanye.
I just named 2
nutty.
people. Without the nutty stuff.
Kanye is a genius. Love him. Even like before his mom died, I was a very big fan of Kanye. I still have my mom, so I don't know how that affects people, but I understand where his lash out came from when his mom passed away. Like, you can't tell nobody how to deal with losing their mom. That's his best friend. Whatever he got going on now, that's on him and Kim. Yeah, that don't have nothing to do with none of us. Everybody need to mind their business.
Tupac's Gemini.
Nutty.
Like
nutty.
Once you get some young dudes some bread, popularity, notoriety, it's when all the nuttiness comes out.
I feel like Tupac was nutty before all that, though. I feel like it was in his nature, though. His mom, I'm not going to say Tupac was nutty. He stood on business. Like, what he believed in, and nobody could tell him any different. But all Geminis are not like that, so don't
what?
keep doing that. Like,
hey, trying to give us the benefit of the doubt. Scorpios,
we're the best.
I don't really know. Who's Scorpio? Drake? Ain't Drake one of those?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even gonna say no. I'm not bashful. What are 2022
Future
plans?
Scorpio.
Yeah.
That says a lot.
That wasn't a good one. No disrespect.
That was a terrible one.
Yeah,
Like,
that was not a good example. What's your plans for 2022?
Honestly, I decided to take this year day by day. I feel like I've learned over the years when I try to like put goals or timelines on things and it doesn't work out, I tend to beat myself up for it. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like I'm not in a good place, and it's like I forget to celebrate my small wins also. So this year, I'm just literally taking it day by day. I have things planned that I don't speak on, but it's just like I'll get to those in my time. If it happens tomorrow, then all right, that's when I'll pop out like, I was planning this, but it's not nothing that I'm about to put a timeline on or beat myself up about if it doesn't happen in due time.
Makes sense. I mean, I think a lot of people could take away from that because it's easy to like really be hard on yourself, especially in the instant gratification area of social media and everything. And you'll see people that might be the same age as you, millions of dollars, giant house, flying around doing whatever they're doing. Like,
what am I doing wrong? But you're literally not doing nothing wrong. What's meant for you will always be for you. You just have to work hard for it, and when it's your time, it's your time.
Yeah, you walking in your own steps. That's order.
Exactly.
So where can the people follow you? Where can they book you? Where can they shop at the boutique? How can they get them lashes? And also, where can they buy some of your son's stuff?
You could book me and see me like hosting stuff. My Instagram is Lilassrozay. My Facebook's Lilassrozay. My son's brand Instagram is Cartier Linen. My boutique is Juliefield Boutique on Instagram. And I might have to make a new lash page because I think I lost access. But if not, it's Crown and Glory Hair Extensions.
Cool. We're going to put a pin in that. Also, are you open to hosting?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to say I have, as of right now, I mean, I got something in the works, so it might change. But as of right now, I only host on any days I know I'm for surely booked on. Well, I'm not even hosting booked, but I bartend at the 7101 on Sundays, Fridays, and Mondays. Other than that, I'm open for right now until this other stuff falls through.
All right, cool. Well, that's a new topic. We can wrap this up. What's it like bartending?
I love it. I love it.
Coming from the person who's personable, but not really, but kind of personable.
I love it. Yeah, basically.
You meet a lot of people. Yeah. Especially Owen's down Homewood, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get to meet a lot of different kind of people.
Right.
I imagine.
I'm saying it's great money. I love it.
What's the drink that you make the best?
A sex on the beach.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you need a drink, find Rozay at the 01. Get a sex on the beach. Book her for your event and fashion and lashes and everything. Just the full package. If you're gonna step out for the night, hit her up. See what's going on, and yeah. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
No problem, ladies and gentlemen. Another segment of Future Flavor Show.